What's up, guys? So I want to make this video because there's a lot of scam out there. I actually personally got scammed, and I wanted to make this video so you guys don't end up in a situation like me, spending and wasting money. So I ended up getting some new AirPods Pro 2nd gen, and they were fakes. The video I made on the review, those are the real ones. But before I made that video, I ended up getting some fakes. First off, if someone's trying to sell you at a way lower cost than what they actually are, I know you want to think you're getting a great deal, but just be very cautious that these might be fakes, especially if you're not someone who's tech savvy, because as soon as I put them on, I started noticing things. I was like, yeah, these are definitely fakes. But let me get into this video and show you some of the reasons or some of the ways you can tell if these are fakes or not. All right, so first off, I got the fakes on my right, I got the real ones on my left. I already opened both of these, so there's no wrapping on the actual AirPods case itself, and I already took off the back little adhesive there to open it. So first off, just looking at it, as you can tell in the back, the picture on these fakes, the fakes on the right, real ones on the left, is already different. This is showing a photo probably of even the 1st gen AirPods. And the feel of it, this is like a glossy, like smooth, like how Apple products are, and this one just feels not premium. Also, just on the front, you can see there's almost like an outline. It looks a little ghetto here, to be honest. Right here it's raised. It feels very premium, but this doesn't. And you can definitely tell, even the color of the box, you probably can't see it too much on the video, but the right one's a little bit wider, and the left one, which is the real one, is actually a little bit more off-white. But first off, let's open the box. And already, as you can tell, the real one is much easier to open, where this right one, I'm having to get my fingers in there and force it open. So already you can tell there. Now, starting off right there, you can see, first of all, the directions feel different, right? This one feels very cheap. This one feels very premium. And then the fonts are completely different. The fake ones have a little darker, probably even bigger font size. And then the Apple ones, a little bit more minimal, smaller font. Both have all the directions in there. That's all the same. They pretty much got that spot on for these fakes. Let's move on to the actual AirPods. So like I said, I already unwrapped it, so let's take these two out. So just straight away, just to feeling it in my hand, you could just tell the build quality is different. It's hard to tell if you don't have the other one holding in your hand, but definitely it's more glossy on the real ones. Case on this one's a little wobbly right from the get-go. The actual real one's a little bit, but definitely not as much. Everything else looks about the same. You got the lanyards on the back, you got the speakers at the bottom. What else is in the box? Well, the next thing that goes under that is this little cardboard piece, and on the fake one it is plastic. You could tell just by the way it flexes compared to the cardboard one. Automatically, that's a fake. Next, okay, so the cords, I already undid the fake ones, but I didn't undo the real ones. But the cords, that's a pretty easy fake thing to fake there. Yeah, they're almost identical. There's really no difference at all, and they're pretty basic cords anyways. And now when it actually comes down to the earbud tips, there is a slight difference even just on the photo. So the fake one has like a green ear tip on there, where the real one has like a gray ear tip. So that's interesting. And then when you open them, the real one, now the real one, you can see it actually has the sizes. It has extra small, small, large, and it has these bumps on one side of the case. Whereas if you look at the fake ones don't have the sizes. They don't have those bumps on the other side of the case. It feels like a cheaper cardboard compared to the other one, which is a little bit of mixture of like plastic and cardboard. So yeah, that's another way to tell that those are fakes. So that's just based off the box. You can tell that it's fake there. All right, so let's get these AirPods connected. I'm gonna go ahead and test out the fake AirPods first. Now what we're gonna do is open it up. Pop-up appears just like normal. And then it's asking me to hold a button on the back. And what I noticed when I was doing this, it was taking quite a long time for it to connect. I actually had to like stop and do it again a few times. It's a little finicky, not as smooth as the usual experience. But other than that, the whole animation and everything's the same. One thing I did notice on this one is when I connected, it just said AirPods Pro. Typically it will come up with my name, so we'll see that on the real one. Same thing, open it up, boom, pop-up appears. Now it's asking me to hold the button on the back. And boom, a lot smoother, a lot quicker to connect. Not finicky at all. And boom, super smooth, quick experience. Now some other things that can definitely make you tell these are fake. Hopefully you can return it once you buy the fake ones, but when you open it up, you're gonna see their serial number. So the case should have its own serial number, and then the AirPods itself should have their own serial number. So if you look at the real one has the serial number on the case, and I look at the AirPods itself, they are different on each one on the real one. And if you look at the fake ones, it has the serial number on the case. That's exactly the same as the serial number on each of these AirPods. So that is a dead giveaway that these are fakes. They're different products. Serial number cannot be the same on different products. Another way I knew these were fake is because the same serial number was on the same pair my wife got. So obviously I should have known from the get-go before I even opened it that they were fake, but that was my mistake. Another thing is, this is called the light test. So I'm gonna turn off the lights here. If I shine my phone light through the cases, you can see that on the real one, you will see that there's actually tech inside there. Where on the fake ones, it is empty. And I'm talking about the sides of the case. You can see where it's orange. There's empty on the fake ones, and then you can see there's some black, shadowy areas on the real ones, showing that there's actual technology in there. And then obviously, guys, when it comes down to it, I mean, I put these fake ones in. I'll play some music on them. So already the sounds suck. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not AirPods Pro kind of sound. So the basses are very, like, as you know, when you go into a car and then the speakers are just really bad and it's like staticky, or it sounds like that with the bass. Transparency mode, there is a little transparency mode, which is actually interesting for fakes to be able to do something like that, but it definitely does not sound good. You can't hear better. It's just a little bit more echoey. And then when you go to cancellation mode, noise cancellation mode, it definitely is blocking out some noise. So there is a little bit, but crazy how there's still that kind of technology in the fakes, but definitely not the same. Now let's go ahead and pop in the second gen. Oh yeah, the noise cancellations on the real one is drastically better. Let's go ahead and play some music. Yeah, way better. Bass is crisp, clean. Yeah, so obviously when you put them in your ear and actually play them, you can immediately tell the difference. Another thing I did try that I knew they were fake is because I have an Apple Watch and I try to connect that AirPods and switch back and forth to my phone and my watch, and it wouldn't do it. I would have to reset it every single time, and sometimes I would just never get it to connect with Apple Watch. With Apple makes it super easy to be able to connect, so with the new ones, it should be almost instantaneously, and you should have no issues with it. And when I try to make a call through my watch, because I left my phone at home with the fakes, it wouldn't even connect. the call went through and I will go through my Apple Watch instead of actually going through my AirPods. So that was another reason I knew these were fake. So many different things that could identify a fake from the real thing. It's really hard to duplicate the real thing. So if you guys scam, I'm sorry to hear about that. Hopefully you get your money back. My suggestion for you guys in the future is always buy through a credible source. Best Buy, Amazon, Costco, Sam's Club, or through Apple themselves. You just know you're gonna get the right product and it's not gonna be a fake. Hopefully you guys liked this video and it was helpful. And hopefully you guys never get scammed again and you never have to watch a video like this. But please like and subscribe for more videos and reviews on the real products Apple produces, because I do a lot of them all the time. I'll see you guys. Peace.